What is going on YouTube? It is QuikSnoopy, and today we're doing a replay commentary of me playing Zeus in mid. So as usual, if you guys enjoy this type of series, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, tell your friends, and if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Links are all in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get into this replay commentary. I have some plans later this afternoon, so I want to kind of hurry through this. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, but let's talk about the draft here. I did not want to fast forward that much. All right, so I'm going to focus on the laning stage and tell you guys a little bit about the draft. So the enemy team picked a Riki, Phantom Assassin, Crystal Maiden, Legion Commander, Bristleback, and my team had a Lion, Axe, Pudge, and Juggernaut. So let's discuss why our draft is a little bit better here. So we have a Lion that can disable the PA, kind of burst down PA and Bristleback, because pretty much like we need magic damage, right? Because Bristleback has a lot of armor, a lot of HP regen, and the PA has the evasion. So the Juggernaut here, I'm not saying it's not a good pick, but like his ultimate is definitely helpful, and so is the ward, the healing ward. So moving on to Axe. Axe has the ability to call, and of course with PA, using Blade Mail on Axe and having PA pretty much like crit and do a lot of damage is important. Zeus again with the magic nuke, but also for the visibility of runes and the Riki. I also have the ability to stop Crystal Maiden from her ultimate, kind of stop the channel. And on top of that, I have the ability to kind of, when I get Aghanim Scepter, use Nimbus to help the Legion Commander lose the duels, right? To help my teammates win the duels, and stuns and reveal for Riki, and same thing kind of with Bristleback as well. Looking at Pudge. Pudge has the ability to kind of like hook and just like pull people out of fights, you know. Rot, kind of slow people down. And then Juggernaut, again, I kind of went over the healing ward. Spin is alright, and Omni Slash. So my items this game, I went with two Iron Branches, and then the Clarities as well, kind of so I could like spam Arc Lightning and lane for last hit, which is what you want to do, right? And then I rushed a bottle, and I'm trying to go for Magic Wand now. Go for Magic Wand because of the Bristleback. You know, it provides a lot of regen. I wasn't expecting Bristleback to really be in the mid lane, but I think that was maybe a smart move for them. And you'll see later how I had to kind of I had some difficulties in lane against Bristleback. I thought maybe the PA would go mid, but I think I would have destroyed PA mid just because of like all the magic damage until PA got level 6, and then he'd be able to jump and kill me. But now I got one, so Bristleback is going to spam his Quilla Spray, and I'm going to get charges, and I'm going to spam Arc Lightning, and he's going to get charges. So I mean, it's kind of like evens itself out a little bit. So here I'm taking a lot of damage from like the stacks, and I keep getting in range. The Bristleback has like decent last hits. Like out of all their heroes, it's definitely like the best to lane against me. So I mean, with that being said, they put Legion, Crystal Maiden bottom. Alright, so I want to go for Arcane Boots, obviously, so I can have more mana for my abilities. That's definitely really helpful.
Middle is missing.
I didn't know this was an illusion rune, but I quickly found out.
Middle is missing.
And then this is obviously the real one. I'm trying to think, like, what else? Like, right here, I want to kill. And I almost died. I had 8 health. Like, 7, I think. And then I regened. I have 1.8 regen per second. I had to use 1. And then here was the other illusion. And I didn't want to die. I didn't even know that was, like, the illusion, actually. And even then, it still does some damage to me. It's not hard for Zeus to catch up, in my opinion. But Bristleback being mid, getting solo XP, I mean, I don't know. And I kind of want to ward mid. I thought Ricky would come and gank mid. That's the other reason I had the TP. I could have brought Regen out, but still, I don't know. I tank a lot of hits every time I do that, but I ended up getting ult and getting the kill. So Bristleback is level 6 as well. I'd definitely say that net worth wise, I have the advantage from that kill. But that kill was 341 gold. So, and now I get like solo XP for a bit. Lion warded mid. Here I really wanted to kill the siege creep, right? And you're gonna see like the mistakes I made. I use wand, I use bottle. Like I thought I could just kill it with like level 2 arc lightning, but like this doesn't even kill it. Like literally, I'm out of mana now, and I have to run back. And then he denies it. So. And Bristleback kind of has that ability to just walk up to me, right? If I look at him, he has 9.2 HP regen. He has Cloak and Ring of Health. So the 25% magic resist that comes on his hero plus the 15 like magic resist, like it puts it at 35. So I'm not doing a lot of damage to him. Instead, I'm just giving him wand charges, and I know that. So I kind of feel like I have to abandon this lane. Like the more it goes on, I guess the less useful that I feel. Alright. So here, I look back at this game. I don't regret it, but I didn't think about it at the time because I really wanted to rush Aghanim Scepter, right? I could have maybe went for Kaya. Oh, I have ult. My team was telling me to ult, I think. I could have went for Kaya first. And maybe that would be better than Aghanim Scepter. But we killed PA, which was nice. Bristleback's coming back mid. Like literally, I don't do any damage to him at all. So, I mean, if I just want to like abandon the lane, I guess I could. But I don't. I still kind of want some of the XP. I don't think he has a lot of denies because he only has 2 denies, and I have 3. So. Although, like, last hit wise, I don't know. Zeus, this isn't one of those heroes that, like, you'd expect to last hit a lot. But having 23 is kind of low. My Juggernaut has 27 minutes. It's kind of low as well. So everyone's, like, kind of doing pretty rough. My Lion does come mid, though. I wanted to get the kill. I'm trying to work around my positioning. And then I just kind of abandon it because this tower is taking damage. And the mid towers, I say this in, like, my recent replay commentaries, just because of how the meta has changed. That mid tower is like the most important tower in this game, and if you lose that first, it's really hard to come back. My Lion went mid to help, and then he came back, and then my Axe was telling me to ult, and I didn't know why, and then I later found out it's because he wanted to combo that with his ult. But anyways, the Ricky dies. I gotta go back to base. It's because I don't have like much mana or health.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
So we'll fast forward through this.
Something better help Dire's middle
I go back mid.
Don't mind if I do. Consider yourself denied.
I think I wanted to get the kill here, but I don't. Like, he's so close. Let me see this. He was probably at like 10 health at the time. And then my W missed. His movement speed is only 306. I don't know how I didn't catch him, but anyways. Or he has 259. Mine's 354. Wait, what? I'm honestly confused. Alright, so he went to use Shrine, which I figured he probably would do. I don't like solo using Shrine. In my replay commentaries, you'll see me, I don't use Shrine a lot, but I do some damage in mid tower here. Right click damage isn't great. I mean, it's 81, but like the attack animation, everything is super slow. I have ult here as well. I ended up using it. I should have waited on the Ricky, but like he used his ult right before I used mine. Here, he's gonna start diving towers, right? Because he's got pipe, and like as a first item, like he uses that and he blocks 400 magic damage on top of his 30% magic resist plus the 25. So that is literally 55 magic resist if you combine all of it. But I don't know. And then the Pudge missed the hook, which is fine.
Illusion.
But that's crazy. Let's look at net worth now. Yeah, so our team like in total is ahead right now, but we have more kills and the Bristleback has more farm than me. But like he definitely zones me out. He just like walks up and then there's not much I can do.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Dire's middle tower just went down.
To hell with you.
So again, I go Aghanim Scepter first, and I bought the point booster just for the extra health and mana, and I really need it because look, I was debating on TPing out now or later, and I was telling my team like you need to TP in and help, but I get away with like 50 health, and he literally dives her tier 3. There is nothing I can do about that. So once again, I go back to trying to defend, and like the creeps just attack the tower. Like that's how he wants to play Bristleback against the Zeus. So my Lion comes in and tries the TP. But look, I used my ult. That's right after he used pipe. He absorbed all the damage, and he's still healing because he has so much HP regen. My Lion doesn't have ult either. So I run back, use bottle, try to come back in, and I barely get him. That's insane. So anyways, I go back to base again. I gotta do this like really often. And then I come bottom. Again, I can cancel the Crystal Maiden's ult. and I kill Crystal Maiden. I go back mid. But Bristleback's mid. Like, Bristleback won't leave mid. He's getting pretty much free farm because I can't do anything. And so I now have to, like, play behind the tower. Pretty much. So I tell my teammate to TP in. Well, they didn't pause for Crystal Maiden, so I did. Tactical pause right here, by the way. I tell my, not my Crystal Maiden. Anyways, I tell my team to TP in, and like my teammate doesn't have TPs, but our Juggernaut does. So I was like, I need our Juggernaut TP in now. Like I'm really low health. And so he TPs in, and then ults Bristleback, gets a kill, and like Bristleback's dead for 40 seconds, right? So I gotta run back mid again. I still don't have Aghanim Scepter, so I just try to like push the lane out, pretty much. Because I know Bristleback will probably TP mid again, right? And of course, he TPs back mid. So I go back, and there's not a lot I can do. I'm standing around a lot here, and I shouldn't be. I could have maybe farmed one jungle camp, and then I would have had to gone back mid. Bristleback is missing though. I think he goes top. Yeah, he does. So I can kind of push this lane out again. I'm standing behind the tower a lot here, so that's kind of my mistake. So I push the lane out, pretty much attack the tower, and then I decided to cut the wave. Because I can do a lot from this and get like a lot of gold that I missed out on. Because I'm 1,000 gold behind the Bristleback. So this fight's going on top. I use my ult. I wanted my Juggernaut to ult the PA, but PA gets away. Which is fine because I continue to push tier 2, but I know that Ricky is probably here. Because Ricky is missing, right? So, like, where would Ricky be if I was playing Ricky? And someone's got to defend tier 2. And this Ricky could probably kill me. He's only level 11 though. So Ricky TP's in. And I kind of have to TP out here. I have like 200 health. I get away. I have Aghanim Scepter now though, right? So if my team decides to fight away from me, I can do that, which is really nice with Zeus, is I can cut waves with Nimbus, and then I can help my team if there are ever like duels and stuff going on. So I run all the way back mid.
Who could turn away from this battle?
I muted the mic. I had to sneeze for a second. So again, there's not a lot I'm accomplishing top. I don't want to be in the same lane as a Bristleback, like ever, until I get more farm, because this is kind of ridiculous. So I go bottom, and Legion Commander's here. He used Nimbus right here, and he's dead. I was thinking about letting him duel the Lion, but Lion already disabled him, so that works. Lion gives me 2 knowledge. I have ultimate. I'm kind of waiting to use it because I don't want to waste it, but he goes into the trees. So I ult, we have vision, Nimbus. I got another kill. The Aghanim Scepter is so good. So Invis rune, I go top. I wanted to kill Legion, but I don't know. Like my team, yeah, my axe didn't have mana, so I knew my axe wasn't gonna show up, but maybe my Juggernaut. So I kind of tell my team, I have an Invis rune. I want to hang out here. I only have 622 mana myself, and I'm really surprised. Like, look at how this works. He duels. An axe does show up. Barely had enough mana for blink, or for blink call. He's at like 156 mana now. I don't know. Anyways, so we continue pushing this top tower. I thought Ricky would be here, but he's actually bottom. I have Nimbus again in like 5 seconds. Ricky does come here. I actually TP out because I was slowed and I didn't really want to be in the middle of that. So Nimbus right here, kill Crystal Maiden. I have ultimate. I'm using Bottle in base to get extra mana. I ult. That happens. And as you can see, I'm working on Lincoln Sphere next. It stops the PA from throwing dagger or blinking. It stops the Legion duel, which is what I was thinking at the time. Stops from being slowed. Crystal Maiden can't frostbite. But I kind of rushed, again, I kind of rushed Lincoln's instead of going, I have Nimbus again. So instead of going, Kaya. So watch how I play this right here. So the duel, no duel win, but the Bristleback still gets the kill. And I don't want to take a lot of damage because like he has Blade Mail on right now. And I have 5 Quelling Blade, or 5 Cool Spray stacks. I already used my wand, and I get out with like 60 health. And Crystal Maiden was there too. That is clutch. So I end up wanting to get my ultimate word right now. It gives me like more health regen, mana, everything. Because like plus 10 all attributes is kind of important. So I kind of just push the mid lane out right now. I have ultimate and Nimbus. Very, very important. So if my team does decide to take a fight, which I thought they were going to, that's why I put Nimbus down right there. But I could have better placed that, I think, in my opinion. But I was just kind of in a rush to put it down. And then I ult, and then this Lion uses Finger. And like, let's play that again, because that was really, really nice. So Lion says, hey, I'm going to disable PA, can you ult? So he disables, stun, I ult. I don't know, that's just crazy to be honest. Because think about the damage here. PA has 1,000 health. Lion's ult does 725 magical. So I bring him down to 500.
Don't believe this.
Yeah. That was nice. So anyways, he's dead for 40 seconds now. And I don't have my ultimate anymore though. So I go top. I think I check for wards here too. Is something I was kind of concerned about. No, I just farmed the jungle. That's something I should have done, is check more for wards and Ricky. But like, look at how much mana. Like, I'm kind of struggling. I debated between Bloodstone this game. But even then, I didn't really want to die because they have a Ricky, and I would have lost Bloodstone charges, and then I would have became like pointless pretty much. And I'm not in all these fights either. Right? Like sometimes I use my ultimate. I think this is interesting. So the Legion Commander has Blink, and I wanted to defend, but the Legion Commander is only level 15. I have Pudge here as well, So I'm trying to keep my distance because I don't want to get like... Oh, this doesn't even happen here. Okay. So I think I wait and then I ult because I want to see where the Legion is. I thought the Legion was hiding in the trees because that's where I see him bottom right now. I'm trying to... Like, I don't even know what play this is actually. Because I'm playing super defensively. And I don't remember why. Oh, so here I use Nimbus. My team kind of fights. I try to defend. I see the blade mail. I know he's going to duel. I get back. He duels. Nothing happens though. Like, look at that again. There's the duel. W, Q, ultimate, Q. He's dead. And my team shows up bottom. Because I thought I would need help in the duel. I actually thought, like, I would die. But, because he has 1,700 health on Legion. Oh, and then we killed, I'll rewind this again. My team said they wanted to kill PA bottom. So I used a Nimbus, but he was already dead. So I was on my way to base, and I just put it on cooldown, which is fine. And this lets me get Perseverance. And then I'll get the recipe for Lincoln's next.
Invisibility.
So I use Nimbus, Axe, Blink Calls, my W, Q, Arc Lightning, and then again I want to stop this Crystal Maiden, but it was on cooldown. Stun. Just like that, we win a team fight. Ricky's dead, Bristleback's dead, Crystal Maiden's dead. So PA was bottom. I just fast forward that. But PA was bottom, and I saw that. That's kind of why I backed. PA is only level 13 though, so I could probably kill him.
I'll take that.
I have twice as much health as he has. Now that I think about it, I definitely should have continued to play more aggressively. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was like super squishy. So I farm the Ancients a little bit. We wanted the Roche. Our Lion checked. Roche would have been nice. Oh, I used Nimbus here. My Axe didn't call. And so I think he lives, yeah. And then go mid. Push the mid lane out. At this point, like, I almost have as much farm as Bristleback, but it took me 31 minutes to get that, you know? Alright, I'm gonna fast forward through this a little bit. We go bottom. Alright, so we try to smoke gank. I wanted to kill the Legion Commander, but then Crystal Maiden was out alone. And I wasn't sure if we would catch the Legion Commander, but we did. So I used Nimbus, and I didn't want the Crystal Maiden to get away. So Q, W, and then Ricky was here. So I used W. Ultimate, Ricky's going back to base, which is fine. I ping it, and then we continue pushing bottom. So I used bottle and then I put energy booster in my backpack. Because I didn't have any bottle charges. But pretty much just push this tower, right? And Pudge wanted to cut the wave, but then Axe wanted to because of his passive. The counter Helix. We have a 15,000 net worth lead. Ricky is mid, Bristleback's top. So yeah, here we didn't... Oh, did we get the kill? Yeah, I used Nimbus. and that's how we get the kill. But look at where I'm standing. I'm standing right here, because I don't know, like at this point, where like Legion Commander or anyone is.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
So I ended up TPing top. I think, yeah, the rest of our team TP top. We wanted to kill this Bristleback. And then that happens. So here's where I start checking for runes.
Haste lays waste. That would be.
I go and get runes and then bottle, and then I wanted to get point booster because again I'm trying to finish Octarine Core.
Money changes.
I have Lincoln, so I can play a little bit more aggressive now, right? Because with Lincolns, like I can't get dueled on. Again, I kind of went over like the benefits of Lincolns, so it allows me to play a little bit more aggressive. And of course, the HP mana regen. Here our Juggernaut ulted Bristleback when he had Lotus Orb, and then I had to use Nimbus. And I wasn't gonna fight into that. So that was a really bad play on our Juggernaut. I don't know if it lost us the fight, but I end up trying to run top anyways to help my team out. My Axe is here, but he doesn't have a lot of mana. But he blink calls. I use Nimbus again. W, Q, ultimate, double the kill. W, Q. So the Bristleback runs, or I'm sorry, the Axe runs the other way because he wanted to blink call. So that's what happens. Q, W. We use Shrine. Now the Zeus is more farmed than the Bristleback, right? Alright, so I go bottom. Push the lane. Go back to base. Back to lane. I walked actually because I didn't want to use my TP. Because I can use it as an escape because I don't think the Ricky had Skull Basher at this point. Yeah. Oh, he does actually. My bad. I don't know what part he got it, like what the timing was. I'll have to check later. But anyways, I go bottom. I don't see anyone. Push the lane out. I ult, see where they are. Nobody's really near us. I think Legion Commander was still like in a jungle or something. I have the TP if I need the TP mid, which is nice. I use Nimbus. And I run mid. And here the Pudge saves our Axe, who had probably like 100 HP. I come in. Look at this. Right here. W, Q. Then PA decides to jump in, the three of us. Nimbus. Like, it's so good. And then we just push mid. Because Legion Commander's the only one alive. This is really weird. I'll never forget this. I've had Lincoln since I don't know what part of the game. He decides to BKB, blink, and try and duel me, but my Lincoln blocks it. The question mark because, you know, I was kind of confused. That gives me vision and allows Pudge to blink. W, Q. I have ultimate if I need to. But for the most part, I kind of want to stay back. I tell my Juggernaut to use his healing ward. That helps the Pudge. I use my ult. Legion Commander survives. I try to use Nimbus in the base. no kill. And we decided to just get back.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
There we go. I finish Octarine Core. We head top. Nimbus. And then Bottle. I send my illusions to push lane. Again, I kind of want to stand back a little bit. Waiting for Ricky. WQ. Ricky's dead. I have Nimbus in like 3 seconds. I use mana boots for my team.
Dyer's courier has been killed. They always go after the courier, isn't it? Radiant's middle tower.
Enemy Crystal Maiden bought back. And then the Bristleback bought back. And I kind of wanted to go for the bottom tower. Again, I have Nimbus, so I'm just going to use it here. Legion Commander bought back. W, Q, Arc Lightning, Ultimate. I used a bottle on the Lion because he was kind of super aggressive. Used Nimbus, got another kill. Legion's dead for like 82 more seconds, and then I didn't realize, I think PA was pushing our mid tower still at this point. Yeah, he was.
Dyer's bottom tower is being chipped away.
We're at a 33,000 gold net worth lead. Here we go. I wait till Lotus Orb is off. Positioning WQ. I have a Nimbus in 2 seconds. Watch where I place it. I trap him outside of his base with it. Stun. Healing Ward is finally down. Ricky comes in. Here I make the mistake of TPing and I didn't realize that PA was there. So I just run, because PA is going to have to go back. So I go back to base. Use Nimbus. And then I buy Kaya at 44 minutes into the game. And that's about it. That is the story of a Zeus that won mid against a Bristleback. Alright. Let's go over the stats. Stats don't lie, boys. Alright, so real quick. I'll take a minute to go over this. 21,000 net worth on the Zeus. The PA had 13,000 net worth. Bristleback had 16. I only had 139 last hits. I did 42,000 damage. Enemy heroes. The Bristleback did 44. PA only did 9,000. Building damage at 845. I killed the Legion Commander 5 times. Bristle 4. PA 2. Ricky 1. Crystal Maiden 3. The hero that I struggled most against, Bristleback, I killed 4 times. But this game was also 44 minutes long. They didn't kill me once in 44 minutes. Like, they killed Axe twice. And Juggernaut 3 times. Pudge and Lion had 7 and 8 deaths. Like, no one else on their team, their mid, Bristleback, had 12 deaths. That's 12 times more than the amount I had. I didn't even have any, so I don't even know if like 12 times 0 is 0, right? And my point is, he had 12 more deaths than I did, because I didn't have any deaths, you know? But that's actually insane. And the Ricky had 9. Ricky was their best player. I didn't, oh, what, real quick, Skull Basher on Ricky. 35 minutes. Vanguard at 44. Yeah. So, yeah. BKB on PA at 41 minutes. He got Skull Basher first. I don't really know about that one. He got Vlad's too. I don't really know about that. But overall, I think this was a really good replay commentary game, because honestly, I don't play a lot of Zeus, man. Like, I don't know when the last time I played Zeus was. I have 29 games with Zeus. Last game was 3 months ago. Almost exactly 3 months ago. 3 months and 1 day. But before that, it was like 4 months. So I play Zeus like once every 4 months, basically. But it was a good game. So, if you haven't already, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Is it easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders? I know I told you it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feelings.